Desire isn't a switch. It's a current quietly flowing beneath the surface of our days. It's the subtle charge of a shared glance, the warmth of a lingering touch. For many women, arousal is rooted not in the mechanics of sex, but in the poetics of connection. Its true home is the space between two people, in the silent territory of emotional intimacy. We often search for desire in the body or the act, but it thrives in being truly seen and understood. Arousal is cultivated, nurtured in trust and recognition. For women, desire is cyclical and holistic, shaped by the emotional weather of the day. A harsh word can be a drought, a moment of empathy, a nourishing rain. The body may be the stage, but the mind is the director and author. The story of arousal begins with emotional safety and acceptance. When a woman feels her complexities are welcomed, her body responds freely. The real seduction is of the soul. Everything else flows from that. For a woman, the mind is the most powerful erogenous zone. Before the body can say yes, the mind must feel secure, seen, and respected. Emotional safety is the foundation of genuine arousal. It's the permission to let go, to be fully oneself and still be wanted. Research shows emotional intimacy is a powerful predictor of sexual satisfaction. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released during deep connection, not just sex. When trust and affection are present, the brain is primed for arousal. Small gestures, attentive listening, remembering details, validating feelings, build trust. This is emotional foreplay, the bridge that carries vulnerability. Without it, physical touch can feel hollow or pressured. When intimacy is pursued as a goal, it creates anxiety and disconnect. To awaken desire, one must earn entry into the sanctuary of her mind through consistency and genuine presence. Only then can true connection and arousal flourish. In a world of immediacy, we've forgotten the art of anticipation. For many women, the space before touch is where desire ignites. Seduction is a slow, deliberate dance, the power of suggestion and restraint. Anticipation lets desire build from a flicker to a flame, making the mind an active participant. It's the difference between a snapshot and a film, a developing story, not a single moment. A lingering look, a suggestive message, the promise of an evening. These create a world of shared desire. Rushing ruins the takeoff. Patience lets intimacy soar. The true seduction is in the quality of attention, not just action. When a woman feels undivided attention, she feels desired for who she is. This presence creates a sacred space for intimacy to unfold. Slowness isn't disinterest, it's a request for deeper connection. The wise partner knows that drawing out anticipation deepens pleasure. In savoring the space between, the eventual union becomes more profound. The slow dance is the secret to lasting, resonant intimacy. The most potent turn-ons are emotional, not physical. A woman feels truly desired when she's seen and valued for her whole self. A sincere compliment about her mind or spirit can be more electrifying than touch. Authentic appreciation says, "I see you, I value you." Words have creative power. Specific, genuine observations are acts of witnessing. Focused attention nurtures emotional intimacy, letting desire bloom naturally. Feeling desired is different from being objectified. It's about wanting her essence, not just her body. This is conveyed through eye contact, deep listening, and gestures of care. A woman who feels adored feels safe to express her own desire. The path to arousal is paved with consistent, genuine affirmation. When her worth is recognized outside the bedroom, she's freer inside it. Desire is the overflow of feeling valued and connected. The most seductive act is making her feel deeply understood. Pleasure requires surrender, but many women are blocked by an inner critic. Self-judgment about body, performance, and worthiness creates anxiety and disconnect. The goal isn't to silence the critic with empty reassurances, but to offer profound acceptance. Actions matter, a gaze without judgment, a touch that's appreciative, words that celebrate her pleasure. Acceptance is built through patience and empathy, loving the present body, not an ideal. When a partner becomes an ally against insecurity, she can relax and trust. The focus shifts from perfection to connection. Intimacy becomes play, not a test. Vulnerability from both partners reframes the encounter as a shared journey. When she feels she's with a partner, not an audience, confidence grows. Only then can she escape her head and come home to her body. Intimacy doesn't end when the act concludes. The afterglow matters deeply. What happens afterwards seals the emotional resonance of the experience. Rushing away or disengaging can feel like abandonment, tainting the connection. The afterglow is a sacred time for tenderness, cuddling, and quiet conversation. Oxytocin continues to build trust and attachment in these moments. This is not a chore, but the natural continuation of intimacy. Aftercare reassures her that the connection was the point, not just the climax. Tenderness after intimacy is a powerful sign of emotional investment. By prioritizing afterglow, a couple transforms sex into a lasting memory of connection. The afterglow is the final, beautiful chapter that makes her want to return to the story. The secret to female arousal isn't a secret, it's presence, not performance. It's not about techniques or scripts, but about authentic curiosity and connection. Presence means being fully here, noticing subtle cues and making her feel like the center of your universe. This attention creates safety and freedom for her authentic self to emerge. Presence is the opposite of performance. It's about the journey, not the outcome. Patience is key, honoring her pace and rhythm, letting desire grow naturally. Patience says, "We have all the time in the world." This removes pressure and allows her desire to emerge on its own terms. What truly awakens a woman is truth, genuine desire, admiration, and vulnerability. She doesn't need a perfect lover but a real partner willing to learn together. The erotic is a language, not a skill. Its vocabulary is presence, curiosity, patience, and truth. This is the key, not a trick but a way of being. In that authentic space, the deepest pleasure is found.